In 1998, the automotive world witnessed a seismic shift. While the Ford Escort had served faithfully for decades, it had grown stale against rising competition. Enter the Ford Focus. It wasn't just a replacement, it was a revolution on wheels. When it debuted at the Geneva Motor Show, critics were stunned by its radical styling and promise of premium driving dynamics at an affordable price point. Today, we dive deep into why the 1998 Focus remains one of the most important cars of the late 20th century. It bridged the gap between economy transport and enthusiast-level handling, proving that you didn't need a luxury budget to enjoy the open road. Let's explore the birth of a legend. The first thing everyone noticed about the 1998 Focus was its look. Ford called it New Edge design. It was a bold departure from the rounded, jelly bean shapes of the mid-90s. By intersecting sharp, crisp lines with soft, curved surfaces, Ford created a silhouette that looked fast even when standing still. The most iconic feature? Those high-mounted vertical taillights. They weren't just for style. They were positioned high to be more visible to following drivers and to keep the rear end looking clean. This design was so forward-thinking that it took years for the competition to catch up, ensuring the M1 Focus looked modern well into the 2000s.
What truly set the Focus apart wasn't its skin, but its skeleton. While most compact cars of the era used a simple, cheap torsion beam rear suspension, Ford invested heavily in the control blade multi-link system. This was unheard of for a mass-market hatchback. It allowed the rear wheels to move independently, providing incredible grip and stability without sacrificing ride comfort. This engineering choice is why the Focus handled like a car twice its price. It turned the daily commute into a joyful experience and forced rivals like Volkswagen and Opel to completely re-engineer their own suspension systems just to stay competitive in the handling department.
Under the hood, the 1998 Focus offered a range of engines that balanced efficiency with pep. The star of the show for enthusiasts was the Zetec E series. Available in 1.8-liter and 2.0-liter configurations, these dual overhead cam engines were reliable and eager to rev. The 2.0-liter unit produced roughly 130 horsepower, which in a car weighing just around 1,150 kilograms felt surprisingly quick. For those prioritizing economy, the 1.4-liter and 1.6-liter Zetec SE engines offered great fuel mileage, while the 1.8-liter TDDI diesel provided the torque needed for long-distance cruising. These engines laid the groundwork for Ford's reputation for building durable, fun-to-drive powertrains that could easily exceed 200,000 miles with proper care. Steering into the cabin, the Focus continued its New Edge theme. The dashboard was an asymmetric work of art, curving toward the driver to put all controls within easy reach. It broke the mold of flat, boring plastic slabs found in most 90s cars. Visibility was excellent thanks to a high seating position and large glasshouse. Despite its compact exterior dimensions, the interior packaging was brilliant. It offered a 350-liter boot capacity, which was massive for the class, making it a practical choice for small families. Every button felt purposeful, and the materials were a step up from the outgoing Escort, signaling Ford's commitment to quality. Safety was a core pillar of the Focus's development. In 1998, many small cars were still struggling with crash test performance. The Focus, however, achieved a 4-star Euro NCAP rating, which was top of the class at the time. It featured a reinforced passenger safety cell and standard dual front airbags in many markets. Anti-lock brakes, ABS, and traction control were also available, features often reserved for more expensive vehicles. This commitment to safety made the Focus a favorite for families and helped change the perception that small cars were inherently less safe than larger sedans. It wasn't just fun to drive, it was a car you could trust. The Focus was a truly global car. It was manufactured in factories across Europe, North America, and South America, and it won hearts everywhere. By the year 2000, Ford had already sold over 1 million units. It wasn't just a commercial success. The trophy cabinet was overflowing. Winning the 1999 European Car of the Year was just the beginning. It also secured the North American Car of the Year in 2000. These awards weren't just for show. They reflected a genuine consensus among automotive journalists that Ford had built something special,
a car that could be both an appliance for the masses and a joy for the enthusiast.
So, what was it like to actually drive? In a word, precise. The steering provided feedback that was unheard of in the compact segment. You could feel exactly what the front wheels were doing. Because of that control blade suspension, the car resisted body roll in corners, staying flat and composed. Even with the base 1.6-liter engine, the chassis was so capable that you could carry immense speed through bends. At 1,150 kilograms, it was light enough to be nimble, but felt substantial enough to be stable at highway speeds. It set a benchmark for front-wheel drive dynamics that many believe wasn't surpassed for another decade. For owners looking to keep a Mark I Focus on the road today, maintenance is key. These cars are fundamentally robust, but they have their quirks. The Zetec engines require timing belt changes every 10 years or 100,000 miles. Neglecting this can lead to engine failure. Rust can be an issue on the rear subframe and wheel arches, especially in saltier climates. However, parts are plentiful and relatively cheap, making it an excellent modern classic for the DIY mechanic. Keeping an eye on the rear suspension bushings is also vital to maintaining that legendary handling. With a little care, these cars can easily cross the 250,000-mile mark, proving that budget-friendly doesn't mean disposable.
The 1998 Ford Focus didn't just replace the Escort. It redefined what we expect from an affordable car. It proved that style, safety, and world-class driving dynamics weren't exclusive to premium brands. Every generation of Focus that followed and every rival hatchback design since owes a debt to the MK1. It showed the industry that the average driver deserves a car that handles beautifully. Today, as it enters classic status, it remains a symbol of a time when Ford was at the top of its engineering game. Whether you're an owner, a mechanic, or just a fan of great cars, the 1998 Focus is a masterpiece worth celebrating.